Welcome back to Coyote Classics, and boy do we have a special car to show you guys today. What you're looking at here is a 1963 Galaxie 500. Beautiful car, frame off restoration. Factory Rangoon red on red car. The other neat thing about this car is a factory 406, high horsepower motor. Very rare. If I'm not mistaken, that was the second year that they introduced this 406. And looking at the car, you wouldn't think it's super fast. It's fun. But with this motor, you get behind the wheel and it gets up and goes.
What a gorgeous car too, you guys. It's original red on red car from the factory. Factory B code 406, 385 horsepower, single 4-barrel. Now you could get the G code, which would be the 406 dual quad, 405 horsepower, and either one of these are super rare. Just a cool car. This is the first 406 that we have had here at our dealership, and to find one that was rotisserie restored on red, just really lucky to find.
And the 409's haul ass, but this might beat them.
I have the whole new respect for these old Fords after getting behind the wheel of this thing. Now, this is a solid lifter motor, okay? It's got the, check out the manifolds on here. And pretty much just everything's correct on it to our knowledge. The bottom of the hood is painted beautifully as well. All the jams are gorgeous. We'll kind of get back to this. We'll check out the exhaust here.
Look how door shuts.
Oh, I know. It's just bottom corner of that door fits in there very nicely. The door just shuts with ease. If you guys go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you'll see the floors, inner rockers, exterior rockers. Everything on this car is super solid and clean. And like I was pointing out earlier, I mean, just the paint quality of the different little things on this car. It's got all the correct stickers on here. This was a frame-off rotisserie restored car. As you can see, all the bolts and stuff are all taken out. Car was all painted on stands, all put back together properly. Also, the chrome and stainless on this car is just in excellent shape. Another thing about this red, this factory red, it's kind of like a poppy red almost. It's kind of, before the poppy red, but it's that kind of that salmony orange red. The cool part about this car, and we'll get to it when we're driving it, but not only does this thing have a ton of power, it's still riding on these bias ply tires, and this car goes down the road awesome. As far as our gaps go, nice gap. Back of the hood matches up perfectly back here. We still have just a little buffing compound in a couple little spots. When we get these cars in, we completely buff every single car, no matter how nice they are, polish them and wax them. Same thing, the bottom of the door matches up perfect to the bottom of the fender. No issues. There's a couple tiny little chips, very, very small, right along that edge. Again, the stainless is very nice. Quarter panel over the wheel well. It's excellent. go through, and this car has a lot of stainless on it, and it came in very clean, but we still will all the stainless and polish it all as well in their detail department. So when you guys get these cars, I mean, they're just ready to jump in and enjoy. It's just a little bit of a, it's a little bit of a buffing compound there too. Just want to make sure that wasn't a burn through. But check out the quality of the paint in the jams here. The door jam paint, under the hood, trunk. And we'll get the trunk and we'll show you the inside of the trunk as well. But all the paint in the jams is just as nice as the paint on the outside of the car.
Beautiful.
Bottom corner of the door. All the way up in here you can tell, I mean, all the stainless and new screws. Rubbers are all new. Here's what I think is super cool. It's got the standard 4-speed shifter, and look at the numbers on this thing. They're huge. Factory radio, heater. We got a couple little parts, and I'll point out a couple little parts coming for it yet. It's got the painted dash, and that's all in excellent shape. The chrome along here, the visors, headliner, dome light works properly. Back seat, door panels, carpet. Back shelf, everything is in immaculate condition. All the chrome and stainless on the door panels is in great shape. The dash is beautiful. As we look up and down the sides, laser straight. Beautiful back bumper, stainless in the back, very highly original and polished. It's very nice as well. I love the tail lights. I think we mentioned that on the other 63. We had that white one, but the tail lights are just gorgeous on this car.
And for such a big, long car, the body is extremely straight.
Yeah, exactly right. It's beautiful. Our gap on the top of the trunk lid to the top of the quarter panel on both sides is really good. Besides a couple little chips that I see, I don't see anything else on this car. It's a beautiful car. Get the bottom of the fender. Lines up excellent there. Top of the door, top of the hood. Again, new screws here all throughout. Rust-free doors. Factory codes, we have our original red, which is the J, 95 trim is the red interior, DSO 61, axles 5, trans is 5, factory 4-speed. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, it pretty much decoded most of all that as well. New window felts, new rubbers properly installed. It's got the seat belts in the front, it does not have any in the back. Back in 1963, I'm pretty sure seatbelts were, I think like in 64 or 5 is when the seatbelt law kind of came out, if I remember right.
Might need down.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful dash on this car.
It's gorgeous. They just did a nice job. The radio is so dang nice, it looks like it's going to work, but unfortunately it's not. But pretty common for your original AM radio right there.
You do hear a little static.
Wait a
Hey.
minute. Unbelievable.
Ain't super loud, but it works.
It's super loud. It's not thumping. Anyway, so original radio works, guys. Heater fan works.
Yep, you hear that.
I remember because the first time I drove this thing, it was pretty dang cold that morning, and it worked awesome. wipers work. We have a horn relay coming, and I ordered a fuel sending unit. So both of those things will be repaired, but we had it in the shop the other day, ordered the parts, and they should be in here in the next day or two. So
Perfect.
those things will be done. Temperature gauge works perfect. Starts good. Kind of talked about the dome light works on it as well. So when you open the door, that works perfect. Headliner, everything on this car is just so nice.
Visors, I mean,
I kind of pointed out, isn't that pretty cool with the white lettering here and how big that is?
Yeah, it is.
This car does not have power steering, you guys, but it's got that bigger steering wheel, and it steers awesome. Some people prefer not having power steering. I mean, I've heard it both ways. I like power steering, but you want to just feel the road, you know? This car is very correct. I mean, the bias plate tires, the factory red on red 4-speed, 385 horsepower engine.
It feels like it too.
Isn't that crazy? That was just in second gear there. Here's our brakes. They stop nice and straight. Now we got manual brakes. They work excellent. Yeah, this thing just has a pull towards it. Ton of torque.
Look at that paint out across the hood. You can see the reflection of the trees, the sky, the truck.
Yep, my truck. It's a sweet car. And again, we kind of joke about it once in a while, but a big boy car. I mean, holy smokes. This
All
thing
kinds of room.
got a ton of room in it. Inside the trunk, look at our pictures on the website. It's got the correct cardboard and all that stuff in there too. You ready?
Man, this thing is impressive.
That's all with bias ply tires. Isn't it awesome?
Yeah, it is.
So I'm very, very impressed. I'm sorry it's so loud, guys, but speedometer works as well. We have 87,899 miles on this car. Obviously, the whole car was rotisserie, frame off restored, solid lifter engine, factory B code. I love this car. You can just hear that. Pickup speed there.
I'm gonna roll my windows up.
Yeah, take it for a little cruise here. You gotta love that paper.
Go up easy.
Paper crap. Yeah, the windows all go up really nice.
Yeah, they do. It's just a neat car, and it's not what you'd expect out of a 63 Galaxie.
No.
You know, you think more of a Chevelle when you think this kind of power. It's first
Exactly. As far as cruising, like you pointed out, it just goes down the road so nice. I mean, you look out across the hood, the gaps are awesome. The rear end's nice and quiet, and that isn't.
Yep. Seals up nice, not much wind noise on a windy day like today.
It's a really windy day. The speedometer has a little bounce to it, probably about 4 or 5 mile an hour. Between there, around 65, 2 mile an hour, something like that. So.
Four rails are set up nice. Just a comfortable car.
I can't remember 100%, but like I said on our website, I think when I decoded that, it was 5. I think it was like maybe 3.5 to 1 rear end ratio or something, which that gives us that good power. For sure.
Beautiful car. Check this one out on our website, coyoteclassics.com. We can help you with financing, arrange shipping. We can get it to you. Thank you guys for watching. Give us a shout.